It's the Andy and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. There's Dave Cackley. It is Thursday, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Welcome
feeling
to it.
good.
Nice sunrise out there today. Beautiful
Mhm,
moon last night when the clouds drifted over. Colton
mhm.
Woods needs another break because I know, I know, I know,
These damn kids needing their breaks.
I know.
$15 an hour for a
Well,
$10 an hour job that was already overpaying you.
mm,
Good Lord, not Colton. Colton's got skills and he's doing things. I have
right.
more. I cut Colton a little slack, but I threw a little tough love at the young GVSU kids yesterday, and it goes back to this. Struggle is good.
Yeah,
Struggle is good for you.
right.
Overcoming things is good for you. Bitching, whining, sobbing, and complaining is not.
You
Okay, so
realize
understand that.
you realize that the amusement park over here pays more than Grand Valley is.
Great.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just
Supplement
saying you may have a
supplement your income.
disconnect with what livable
Not a
wages are.
disconnect at all.
Okay.
I do. Yeah, let me explain something to you.
I hey.
I've got $1.14. I'm 50 years old. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I got to play with today. So yeah, I know about livable and not livable. Okay,
Okay. All right.
I get
Just saying.
stretched pretty thin, and I have a college degree, and I have 3 jobs, and sometimes you get in these situations, and it's just how it is, and you got to overcome them. But this is good for me.
Yeah.
It's good for me to have to do
Okay.
this
All
too.
right. I'm
So
just saying that
again, you're never too old to overcome shit.
Okay.
Quick example, really quick example of something I did earlier, because I got myself into kind of a funk, like
Well, you
not too
sounded
long
a
ago,
little
like earlier
curmudgeon
this morning.
yesterday.
A little earlier this morning. No, I wasn't being a curmudgeon yesterday. I was just exasperated because I have this thing with a lot of Gen Z that just I find that to be an irritant. And I was trying to coach him up. I was trying a little bit of tough love. I do it with Max too.
Yeah.
Um, but I was feeling a little down, little anxious, and I snapped myself out of it. I said, "What do you got to be bitching about? You got nothing to be bitching about. Knock it off. Stop being a little whiny bitch." I said that to myself,
Okay.
and through that, through a little, twisting it around, have a little faith, you can overcome stuff.
Good for you.
You can. It's okay.
All right. Well, I'm all up with
There
people
you go.
now. So I'm
There you
I'm
go.
whew.
I'm sorry, I
Whew.
interrupted you. You were
No,
saying,
I'm good. No. I'm just pointing out that
okay.
maybe you're a little behind on what a wage should be. I don't know.
I obviously am not.
Obviously.
I'm obviously not.
Obviously.
And I work with almost everybody who is on a higher economic level than I am. My
Yep.
nieces and nephews are.
Yep.
I got a 21-year-old nephew, drills wells, works 60 hours a week, raking in probably 60K,
Well, good for
70K.
him. I mean,
Not bad. Not bad for a 21-year-old.
yeah.
He ain't bitching about wanting a $15 an hour wage. He's making more than that
Well, good for him.
because he made himself do that.
Okay.
These kids who are highly educated or higher educated than he is, sack up a little bit. That's
Okay.
all I'm saying.
Know your
Be
place.
like my nephew Jack. Not see, you do the know your place thing. I'm trying to say no. You can be better. You can do better. You can do it. You can overcome these circumstances. You can do it. You have that ability. Have a little faith in yourself.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
It's all good.
I'm great,
See?
dude. I'm groovy.
Okay.
Well,
Do you want me to?
I what more do you want from me?
Oh, I want, whatever you have to say.
You said it.
Okay.
Your commentary stands. Know your place.
That was not, why? How do you not? How come you just don't know? Are you doing that? You're doing this to troll me
No.
in live, like in the moment. This is like a live troll in the moment
No, it's
saying,
not. No,
I'm
not at
saying
all.
know your place. I'm not saying know your place. I'm saying overcome your situation with a little bit of hard work.
They are doing
Maybe you
that.
got to take on a second job. No, they're not. They're just bitching about, give me more money for doing the same exact job I'm doing. Not because I need more money, not because I'm doing a great job and deserve it, but I just need more money. So you should give it to me, Grand Valley State University, a Little Caesars Pizza. Sorry, that's not how life works. That's just not how it works. And you got to, the quicker you figure that out, the better off you're going to be, especially as a young person.
Okay.
So the know your place thing wasn't a live troll,
No,
or it was. I'm going to go
but
with it's
but
a
it's
live troll.
but it's
You're
another way of
enjoying
saying
this.
that.
No, it's not.
Okay.
The two things, I'm not saying stay in your current situation. I'm saying if you're having a financial issue, I had the same issue you did in college.
Right.
I spent 6.5 years. I know what it's like to be a struggling college student. So I have some empathy. But you know what I didn't do? I didn't say, give me more money, and didn't put out any more effort, or didn't do any more work, or didn't improve myself in any way, shape, or form. These kids just say, I want more money. We should have more money because I need more money. That's not how we were built as a society. It just isn't.
All right.
You want me to go into the news, or are you gonna?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here. Yeah, I'm just waiting. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. China is vowing reprisals against Taiwan. This after a meeting between the U.S. House Speaker and the Taiwanese President. Speaker Kevin McCarthy met with Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen on Thursday. That meeting was a show of U.S. support for the self-regulated island. China says the U.S. is on a, quote, a wrong and dangerous road.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. So, we got the proxy war going on with Russia. We're having issues with China. It's a little kind of a nervous time. But again, you got to support Taiwan. They're in the middle of all that. I get that, same as I get with the support from Ukraine. We might want to just be careful, tread lightly in these waters.
What is Taiwan after? What are we working with Taiwan for?
Well, no, Taiwan wants to be free and independent, and China wants more control over Taiwan. They do. And they could take, but like our stance with Taiwan has always been, we kind of support them. We don't, we take a neutral position. It's like the U.S.'s position for the last however many years has been neutral. We don't side with either, but we do unofficially side with Taiwan because they're a democracy in the middle of a communist dictatorship. So it's similar to why we support Ukraine. Ukraine wants to be a free country. They were invaded by a communist country that was part of Russia, and now it's not. And that's what it is. At least that's my understanding of it.
So Taiwan wants more.
I don't know that they want more. I just think they want what they have right now, which is they want independence, and China doesn't recognize Taiwan as an independent entity, and we do.
Oh, okay.
So there's that. What else is going on? Excess sugar is leading to serious health problems. According to the latest research, high sugar intake is connected to diabetes, gout, obesity, high blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, cancer, asthma, tooth decay, and early death. Health officials say no more than 10% of your caloric intake should come from sugar. I'm such a hypocrite because I rage against this constantly. You know what I did yesterday? Played a little trick on Max. Max wanted to know where I hid the Twinkies because they're house sitting this month. I was like, and I thought he was consuming too much sugar.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, you had 4 Twinkies the other day. I'm hiding the Twinkies from you. So so he's been bitching about. He's like, okay, I'll play a game of NBA 2K on Xbox. And if you beat me, I will let you know where I hid the Twinkies. So he beats me, and I show him where I hid the Twinkies, and it was an empty box because I had the 2 last Twinkies.
Oh my God!
I said, hey, no, because I said you didn't listen. This is where he didn't pay attention. I said I would show you where I hid the Twinkies. I didn't say there would be any Twinkies there, and I didn't say you could have any. I just said I would show you where I hid it, and so. And that gave me a little bit of a buzz, from the 2 Twinkies. And then I had a fistful of Captain Crunch with Crunch Berries. Just took a handful out of the box and shoved that in my mouth
Nice.
before bed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, again, that will probably, I probably cut a good half hour off my life just
Well,
on that.
and
But
then
again, that's everybody's addiction.
and those
It
those
really
final
is.
years, Max will cut off your life by stifling you with a pillow.
Who knows? We don't know.
Mm.
He will be the number one suspect, though.
Well,
We'll see. This is for those Twinkies back in 2023.
that's right.
Oh, God. What else is happening? Governor Gretchen Whitmer repealed Michigan's 1931 law banning abortions in the state, though not enforced for decades. The 1931 law made abortion illegal except in a life-threatening situation. Michigan, of course, voted to uphold the right to an abortion back in November. And this is how a democratic republic works. The voters spoke, the governor repealed it. If you had an objection to it, again, good people can disagree on this issue, and that's fine. Other states have voted against it, so I don't have an issue with this really either way. I have my own feelings on it, but the voters spoke, and to me, that's that.
Same here.
I'm
with you.
See, I don't.
What?
Why do I feel like I've done all the heavy lifting this morning?
I have no idea. I'm responding.
Okay. I don't know. I was.
We've talked about this before, and then there was the sugar
not
story,
this.
which okay, bad teeth, bad diabetes,
everything.
Okay, that's no revelation.
No, it's not. So you didn't like any of the stories?
I liked all the stories. They were great.
Okay,
they were great. Yeah, got a Jeopardy question too.
Okay, wait. I got to get into
sports.
I got to get into sports. Yeah. Tigers get blanked by Houston 8-0. Their 2-game winning streak has come to a
they got a new one starting
fighting a halt. I'm 100% sure of that.
Yep.
Cubs and Cincinnati rained out, and the Detroit Pistons lose again, 123-108, ensuring themselves of the worst record in the National Basketball Association.
Well, think of it this way: you'll get the best draft pick.
Maybe they got a 14% because they do the draft lottery, so they have like a 14% chance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's too bad.
All right, you have a 14% chance in getting today's Jeopardy question right. Are you ready?
All right. Sure.
In the it's literary narrations.
Okay.
Literary narrators. Sorry.
Okay.
400.
Gotcha.
In the epilogue to Moby Dick, this rescued narrator quotes from the book of Job. And I am only escaped alone to tell thee.
Okay, you gotta redo that question because you stumbled over it.
All
so
right.
just read it again.
In the epilogue to Moby Dick, this rescued narrator quotes from the book of Job. And I am only escaped alone to tell thee.
Who is the narrator for Moby Dick? What was it? What's the point value on this, or what's the dollar value?
It is 400.
400. So this should be easier. I feel like I should know this, even though I never read Moby Dick.
Right.
Who was the narrator for Moby Dick?
Here's me thinking. Time's almost up, Dave Cackley.
I don't know.
Ishmael.
Okay.
Yep. Ishmael. 29,000 in the hole. Oh, wait a minute. No. 29,800 in the hole.
Oh, I'm almost at 30K. Hey, we'll see what we can do tomorrow then.
I got my fingers crossed for you. I think it's going to be a great day tomorrow. I can't wait till we get back to it. Double fingers crossed. Whoa.
Yes.
Good stuff. All right, on to Friday we go. We'll see you then.
See ya!
Happy Thursday, Muskegon. We have cooler weather moving in behind that storm system that moved through on Wednesday, so let's look at your forecast brought to you by Trinity Health. Taking a look at the water vapor imagery on Wednesday afternoon, you can see all the moisture over Michigan and the Great Lakes region helped to fuel those storms that we saw throughout the day on Wednesday. However, that will be shifting eastward as the cyclone moves east as well. And then that dry slot area, which is in Oklahoma and also Iowa and Wisconsin, will be shifting east as well, which means we'll be in the dry slot, clearing our skies throughout the day on Thursday, thankfully. So because of that, we will be cooler but sunny, thankfully, and we will be dry over the next several days. Honestly, the next several days really doesn't have that many precipitation chances, if any, and then a gradual warm-up is expected this weekend as we head into mid-April, where 60s and 70s will be pretty prevalent. But they won't be prevalent today, unfortunately, with temperatures holding in the lower 40s thanks to that cold front moving through Wednesday afternoon. So while we will see the sun, it will be pretty cold today. So for your Thursday, expect mostly sunny skies with a high of 43, and then overnight tonight will cool down to 30 degrees, which will likely create some frost on the ground for Friday morning with clearing skies. But looking into the longer term forecast, this is the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook for the 10th through the 14th, so all of next week. You can see much of the country will be warmer than average, which means temperatures will likely be in the 60s, if not the 70s, later in the week. And if we look at the precipitation probability, this too shows that much of the eastern portions of the United States will be drier than normal. So not only will it be warm, it will also be dry and mostly sunny. So we've been waiting a very long time for this type of weather to arrive, and thankfully it will finally be here by mid-April. And you can see that in the 7-day forecast as well, with sunny skies the next 2 days, with partly cloudy skies following that, but warmer temperatures will be following as well as we get toward Easter with a high of 60, and will be in the mid to upper 60s by the middle of next week, and maybe even the 70s by next weekend. And that's your Thursday forecast brought to you by Trinity Health on the Muskegon channel. And I'm Colwood's Weather, and have your wonderful weekend, as I won't have another forecast until next Monday.